This life is made for me. This life is made for me. This life is made for me.
Yeah.
This life is made for me. For me. For me.
For me.
For me. For me.
For me.
For me. For me.
Yeah.
This life is made
I rise above the noise, feeling godly in my stride. A divine connection, my spirit cannot hide. With every breath I take, I feel the universe align, tapping into my inner purpose. A power so divine, no need for validation. I trust the divine plan, walking with conviction. Guided by my ancestors' hands, I channel inner strength like a celestial force. Embracing my divinity, I'm staying on the course. I'm a vessel of light, radiating love and grace, awakening the souls, leaving a lasting trace. Connected to the cosmos, I'm a part of something greater, manifesting dreams, creating positive matter. In the realm of possibilities, I soar in the sin. A spiritual journey where limitations transcend. I'm in tune with the heavens, in line with the stars, embracing the sacred. No boundary, your bars, nigga.
This life is made for me. This life is made for me.
For me.
This life is made for me.
For me.
This life is made for me. For me.
For me. For me.
For me. For me.
For me.
For me. For me.
Peace to the God.
This life is made for me.
845 Spring Valley, Rockland, New York. TriGGa. Welcome to the Mirror Effect Podcast with TriGGaTheGod. The Mirror Effect Podcast, Episode 1. The Weaponized Mind. This is the first episode. We're going to talk about some things, politics, whatever. I hope everybody had a strong end and enjoyed their strong end. My strong end was good. It was cool. It went well. It's raining out here in New York. It was pretty much raining all weekend. But we kept it pushing. Handle whatever we needed to handle in the weekend. And, got some laundry done, shit like that. Cleaned up the house. You know what I mean? Changed the frequency of the house. A good old spring cleaning for the spring new year. Because the real year started when spring started. Winter was nothing but hibernation and becoming the best version of yourself for the new year's spring. Spring 2025 is when the year started. It was a long winter of hibernation. It was a long winter of lessons and experience, ups and downs. This winter was different from any other winter I experienced. I went through a lot of shit personally, with myself, etc. Many lessons learned, many experiences learned. And as long as you learn from the lesson, I think you good, right? Certain things happen where they were major lessons. One of the lessons was this: you cannot have high expectations for people, because people will disappoint you. That was one. of many repeated lessons. Not having your high expectations for people be too high. That was a repeated lesson that I've experienced already, but this time it was different and it was unexpected. At that very moment, I didn't react the way I thought I should react. But at that moment, I was in an emotional state. Looking back, because there's beauty in looking back at something and realizing what the lesson is, what the lesson was, how it's made you stronger, how it's made you better, a better person, a more observant person, right? And it's called the mirror effect. What did you see in that mirror when you realize you're not where you want to be, but you're not where you've been? And there's beauty in that. There's beauty in growing. There's beauty in becoming the best version of you for you. And when you become the best version of you, it'll attract the right people to you. Life is about lessons and experience. So this episode 1 of the Mirror Effect podcast with TriGGaTheGod is called The Weaponized Mind. The most dangerous weapon is not a gun or a bomb. It's a thought. Because once they control your mind, they don't need your body. You'll destroy yourself. So once again, welcome to the Mirror Effect podcast with TriGGaTheGod, where we don't just look at the world, we look at ourselves too. What is the weaponized mind? The mind is not neutral. It can be trained, programmed, and conditioned, either by you or by outside forces. A weaponized mind is one that believes lies as truth, doubts its own power, reacts instead of reflects, and becomes its own oppressor. You don't need chains if the mind is already in bondage. Let me repeat that. A weaponized mind is one that believes lies as truth, doubts its own power, and reacts instead of reflects, and becomes its own oppressor. Who's weaponizing it? Media, music, school, religion, social media, and even trauma cycles in families. These systems implant fear, self-doubt, confusion, shame, and then normalize them from birth. You're taught how to think and not what to think from birth. From birth, you're taught how to think, not what to think. Those are two different things. Signs your mind is weaponized. You speak against yourself in your own head. You chase validation instead of truth. You sabotage relationships or blessings out of fear or mistrust. You avoid silence because you're afraid of facing your own inner world. There's power in silence. There's power in meditation. There's power in peace. The mirror effect. The mirror effect says your outer world is reflecting your inner conditions. A weaponized mind will see enemies everywhere, even in lovers, friends, or opportunities. What you haven't healed, you will keep projecting. What you haven't healed, you will keep projecting. If the mirror is dirty, the reflection, pardon me, if the mirror is dirty, the reflection looks distorted. But the problem ain't the world, it's the lens you're looking through. Let me repeat that. If the mirror is dirty, the reflection looks distorted. But the problem ain't the world, it's the lens you're looking through. The mirror effect says your outer world is reflecting your inner conditions. A weaponized mind will see enemies everywhere, even in lovers, even in friends, even in opportunities. Reclaiming the mind, spiritual deprogramming. You must de-weaponize your mind through silence to hear your real thoughts. Study to reprogram the truth. Solitude to detox outside influence. Self-honesty to face your patterns. The war starts in the mind, but so does the healing. Let me repeat that. You must de-weaponize your mind through silence. What do I mean? There's many places you could go to go sit in silence. If you have a car, go sit in your car and put your phone down for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. If you have a girlfriend, a wife, a husband, a boyfriend, you inform them, baby, I am going to put my phone down for 1 hour. Let's just say y'all was in a conversation or whatever. Or you live with your girl, you live with your wife, right? And you tell them, I'm going to my car, or I'm going inside the bathroom, or wherever you could go to sit in silence for 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, however long you need. I would say for beginners, 5 minutes. 5 minutes so your brain computer can collect data. So your brain computer can collect data. Silence is one of the keys to hear your real thoughts. Solitude to detox outside influence. When I look in the mirror, am I seeing my true self or a version of me that the world created? Think about that. When I look in the mirror, am I seeing my true self or a version of me that the world created? That's the real question. What do you see when you look in the mirror? The Mirror Effect, Episode 1. I ain't gonna be too long with y'all. I just want to come through and let y'all know that if you want to be the best version of you, be that. And don't be discouraged. You heard? Be that and do not be discouraged. Keep striving, keep grinding. This is episode 1 of The Mirror Effect. Talk to you soon. Peace, love, and light. And I see us soon.